Alright, what's going on, people? Sorry, I was trying to get my stuff together. I forgot I was on live. I forgot I was on live. What's going on? Malice in the building. What's going on, Malice? We got Tiff up in here. We got the Prima J Marie up in this thing. Hola, hola, hola. What's going on with y'all? I forgot I was on live, y'all. I'm trying to get this setup over here. All right, let me get this pulled up so I can see y'all comments, and we're gonna get into that thing. Let me see. I'm like, what's going on here? I forgot I'm on live. Oh, let me see. What we gonna do is we gonna get into into this tutorial real quick. So let me get the comments up here. And we're going to get into that thing. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Mr. Socks. I'm going to teach you guys how to print custom sublimation socks. So let's get into that thing. All right. Tip said, what's the live schedule now? So I'm still trying to figure out the live schedule, just because baby mama schedule is changing as far as like her being in training again. She's training for something else at her job, so the schedule might be a little wonky, so we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to come in around 1:50 p.m. Central every single day, because I still have to go pick up Chubbs around 2:50, 3 o'clock. So yeah, y'all gotta work with me. We're gonna try to get in here by 1:50 every single day, maybe even 1:45 p.m. Central Time. So we're gonna get into it. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use as far as materials so that we can make our socks. And then I'll show you guys what we're working on today. We're doing a cars design, so we're doing a cars pattern like we've been doing the last couple of weeks. So let's show you what that design is here. All right, so this is the design that we're doing here. We have the cars pattern, which we did in Procreate. All right, the Procreate class yesterday was absolutely insane. That thing was jam packed up in that thing. So I appreciate, if anybody, all the students that's in here right now, make yourself known, because that class was absolutely insane. So shout out to the new Procreate class. The next Procreate class starts August 22nd at 5 p.m. Central. So if you want to get into that, make sure you go to the link in the bio and sign up for that thing. So let me mirror my screen, and then we're going to get into this tutorial. All right. So let's see. What we're going to do first is we're going to show you guys what the materials that I use. All right. So we have our polyester sock here. This is 96% polyester and a 4% spandex. All right, so I get these, this is Gildan. I get it from Amazon. All right, so we got that. We have the sock jig here. Now the sock jig is used for a couple things. It's used to stabilize the sock. It's used to stretch out the sock so that when you place it on your leg, you still have your vibrant beautiful colors that you had while on the sock jig. All right, so you can also get this from Amazon as well. The link is in my bio. All right, so y'all saw the artwork. This is, for everybody who don't know, this is a regular copy paper. It is not sub paper. So if you use sub paper, that's fine. But if you're looking for a cheap alternative, this is a hammer mill paper that you can get from Amazon. It's about $25 for 500 sheets, and it lasts for forever. All right, then we have our alcohol, and we have our microfiber cloth, and that's used to clean off our sock jig from all the ink residue that we left over. All right, so let's do that. What we're going to do is we're going to clean off our sock jig, but let me go get my other print so that we can get into that thing. All right, so we got the print here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to load the sock onto the sock jig, and then we'll start to prepare our artwork for the wrapping. All right, let me see where we at. What is that? Tina Neal, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Taz Z, thank you so much for coming to the live. We got Christopher up in here. Thank you for coming to the live, dude. I appreciate you. Tazzy said, what's a good printer to start off with for sublimation? Like Mala said below you, anything with Epson EcoTank, you should be good to go. So if you find like the cheapest model, then you'll be able to use that and you'll be fine. All right. Black Melanie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. What is that? Q Lee Marie. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that thing. Thank you so much for the rose, and thank you for becoming a top viewer. I appreciate you. We got Adele in the building. Adele said, Mr. Socks, I love the first day of the Procreate class. Let's go. Adele is in our Procreate class. She wasn't able to make it because I couldn't get her the link, but she is in the class, and she saw the recorded class. So that class was absolutely insane. Everybody was so ready to learn. So if you want to get into that Procreate class, click the link in the bio and we're going to get into this thing. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean our sock jig. So we have alcohol in here. We're going to use our microfiber cloth to clean that off. All right, so we have residue up here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we don't want to print that on our next sock. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to clean that off on both sides. All right, and then we'll do the other one. If you guys have questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Them comments was coming in crazy yesterday, so I wasn't able to get to everybody like I would like to, but feel free to put your comments in the chat, and I'll try to get to everybody that I can. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to load our sock onto the sock jig. So we're just going to stretch it out here and just slide it on. All right, so we got that. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure that our lines are going vertical, right? So we want it to go from top to bottom. We don't want any zigzags. We don't want any of this. We want it to be straight from top to bottom, so that the design will print correctly on the sock. All right, because however the design looks on the sock or on the sock jig is how it'll look on your leg. All right, so please keep that in mind. All right, so what we're doing here is we're just going to roll our edges, right? Now, if you're familiar with printing socks, you know, you roll the edges usually to kind of get your color, right? So for this method, we don't roll the edges to get our color. We just roll the edges so that we can get our lines to be straight. So we're going to do that here. All right, flip it over, do it again. Now, it may look like I'm going super fast, but and you'll get to that point once you start to print socks. But for this, please take your time because, like I said, you want your design to be straight when you press it on your sock, right? So we have that. Let me see if I can get it to look a little straight here. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to be, you know, for the most part, the lines be from top to bottom. All right, so let's print the next sock here. We're going to stretch that thing open and then slide it onto the sock here, sock jig. All right, and then now we can maneuver and make sure that we get our lines to be straight. All right, so let's again roll our edges here. So we got that. Flip it over and we'll do the back. All right, so that looks good. Let's fix this over here a little bit. All right, so we have that. This is what it should look like. Let me turn this light down a little bit so y'all can actually see. All right, so here we go. This is how it should look. All right, so the next thing is we're going to lint roll our sock because we don't want any lint to be on our sock when we print. So before we do that, let's get into the comments. See if you guys have any questions. So let's get into that. Let me see. Let me see. Where we at? Natasha, thank you so much for the follow. Patricia, thank you for the follow. D Mood Creations, thank you so much for the share. Baked Breads, thank you so much for the follow. We got Crafty Designs up in here. It said, is the hammer mill paper also linked in your bio? Yes, it absolutely is. Flight 214, thank you so much for the follow. Megan Feeney, thank you so much for the follow. Life with the Artist is up in here. What's going on with you? Thank you so much for coming to the live. Barbara, thank you so much for the follow. Let me see, where we at? Flight said, blessings, brother. Thank you so much for coming to the live, bro. I appreciate you. I love when the fellas come in here and show love. Let me see. Cutie Pie, thank you so much for the follow. Who is that? Artin or Artinzia? Oh man, I'm butchering that thing. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Crafty Design said, I haven't been able to see your lives in a long time. Come on, Crafty. You know, I'm here for you. You just got to come see me. That's all I'm saying. We got Shine up in here. What's going on, Shine? Let me see. Hello, hi, hey. Thank you so much for the follow. Adele said, I will submit my homework after the live. Let's go, Adele. That's what I'm talking about. Shine said, I have not seen any homework. I gotta go look. Let's go. Let's go. We got Angelique up in here. What's going on, Prima? Hola, hola, hola. Hey. Y'all already know I was half Spanish. You know? Y'all already know it. Let me see. We got Lil Lizzie up in this thing. What's going on? Let me see. Where we at? I seen 60-inch up in this thing. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Hola, hola, hola. They like to see me do my hola dance, y'all. Don't worry about that, though. Don't worry about that. Amaya, what's going on, Amaya? Amaya up in this thing. 60-inch said, sorry, wasn't here on time. What brand of sock is that? So this is the Gildan sock that we usually print on. So if you're looking for socks, you can print on Gildan socks. You can print on Adidas, Reebok, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger. I heard that Puma has a polyester sock. So it's a lot of different brands out there, but the ones that we've tested and that I personally like is Gildan, Adidas, and I think Calvin Klein was my third one. All right. What is that? Athena, thank you so much for coming to the live. She said, do you have socks? I'm not exactly sure what the FT is, but let me know. Sharon or Sharon, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that thing. Thank you so much for the follow. No Smoke, thank you so much for the follow. All right, so we're gonna get into this live real quick. All right, and then we'll get back to the comments. All right, so we got everything cleaned off. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna lint roll our sock here. So let's do both of them. All right. So lint roll that thing. I see Q Creations just came up in this thing. What's going on with you? You know, Angelique said you gotta do it right when you when you address the Spanish Hola fam. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I'm a little rusty on the salsa. You know, I need some more sauce. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we have a lint roll. The next thing we're going to do is prepare our artwork. So let's do that here. I'm going to point you guys down at the screen or at the table here so that we can do, so we can prepare our artwork. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we cut off this white space. We don't want any of this white space over here. So we're just going to cut that off. Now we're going to cut a little bit into the design so that we can make sure that we don't have any of this white showing up on our sock. So we're just going to do that here. We're just going to place it down. Make sure that it's a slice, a little slither of design that we can cut off. And we're just going to cut that bad boy. And as you can probably see, let me swipe over so I can, let me see. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Probably not. Oh, there we go. So y'all can see like a little slither on the side here of ink. That's what we're looking for. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap our sock, right? I see we have 3.5K like, 3.6. Thank you so much for tapping it up. I appreciate you guys. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to place it face down. So let me move it over. All right. Hold on one sec. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it face down so that we can wrap our sock here. So we're going to place it down here. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it. Right. So we're going to fold it in half here. And then we're going to fold it again. But when we fold it, we want to make sure that we have that overlap. We also want to make sure that the two sides of the paper is lined up evenly, right? So we're going to do that here. We're going to make sure that it's lined up. Make sure that it's tight. And then we're going to get our heat tape. And we're just going to tape it down. So let's tape it here. Tape it in the middle. come down, line it up, line up the bottom as well, and then tape the bottom. Now we're going to do our fillers. We're just filling in the tape where we didn't have tape in the middle. All right, so we have that. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to tape up our seams here. So just tape it up. Tape it up here. Let me see. Sean said, love cars. Let's go, Sean. I see you. You know, so what we're going to do, we're going to tape up this seam here. And then we're going to tape it to the sock jig. Flip it over. Tape it again. All right. Now, the point of taping it to the sock jig is just to make sure that we don't have any movement. All right. So this is how it should look. All right. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to wrap up the next one. And then we'll get to any questions that you guys may have. All right. So same thing. Place it face down here. Right here in the middle. And then we're going to fold it here. Fold it again to overlap it. Make sure that it's tight. And then we're just going to tape up top here, making sure that it's even. Tape in the middle. Line it up down bottom. Tape the bottom, and then we do our fillers. All right. So we got that. Next thing we're going to do, tape up our seam here. All right, so we got that. Tape it up. Now again, all of this tape is just to make sure that we don't have any ghosting or any movement. Because when we press this up at heavy pressure, like we're about to do in a few minutes, we want to make sure that it's not moving. The paper is not moving because if there's moving, there's ghosting. And we don't want ghosting, all right? So we got that. This is how it should look on both sides. Now, let me see if you guys have questions before we get into this press. Let me see. Where we at? Let me see. To say Juanito. Hey, if y'all don't know I'm Spanish, you know, let them know. Juanito in the building. That's my my Spanish alias. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Hold on. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Let me see. What is that? Mommy to the rescue. Thank you so much for the follow. Girl slay all day. Thank you so much for the follow. Chocolate drop. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. We got Bells in the building. Bell said, hi fam, I'm in training and it's boring, so watching the fam. Let's go. Let's go, Bells. You know? What is that? Customizable wear said, yo, what's going on with you? Thank you so much for coming to the live, guys. Happy Wednesday. Let me see. Liz said, what type of sub paper do you use? So I don't use sub paper. I use copy paper. So I use a brand called Hammer Mill. You can get it from Amazon. So it's not the regular copy paper. We kind of bump that thing up to the 32-pound paper instead of the 20-pound paper. So and it works wonders. And we'll be able to see that in a minute. Deb said, hi, what's going on with you, Deb? Taj Custom Designs, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. Vine up in here. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. So let's see. All right, we should be good to go. So we're gonna get into this wrapping of our sock, right? We pulled out the aluminum foil. Come on, Mr. Socks, what we doing with the aluminum foil? Is we about to make some cornbread or some baked chicken? What we doing here, right? What we're going to do with the aluminum foil is we're going to bake the crap out of our socks, right? We're going to bake them things to a crisp to where our seams is so seamless. So we're going to get into that thing, right? And I know y'all like, why the aluminum foil? What's the point? The point is we want to make sure that we wrap our sock with the aluminum foil so that the heat can circulate to the areas that we need. And the areas that we need is our seams, right? Because if we press the top and the bottom of the sock, we still will not be able to get the heat to our seams, which means that we're going to have a nice design on the top, a nice design on the bottom, and then have those white lines going up and down our seams, right? We don't want that. So what we're going to do to take care of those seams, we're going to wrap it in aluminum foil. So let's do that. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to fold it in half here. That'll take care of this side of the seam. And then to take care of this side of the seam, we're going to pick this sock jig up, cuff the aluminum foil behind it, and then we're going to slightly pull towards us, right? So when we pull towards us, we're just making sure that the aluminum foil is snug around the sock so that we can circulate that heat once we press it. All right, so let's do that. So we're just going to slightly pull towards us. Don't go beast mode on them. You know, we're not trying to tear the aluminum foil. We're just trying to keep it in place for when we tightly, pull it towards us, right? So let's do that. Hold on, my tape messing up. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, so slightly pull towards us to create that snug fit there. All the way down to the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tape it to the sock jig like we did with the artwork. So let's do that. Again, the name of the game is just to make sure there's no movement. Because if this aluminum foil moves with us using the copy paper, because the ink will be trapped inside the aluminum foil, if it even decides to slide down, you know, a little bit, a half an inch, that ink will still show up on our sock. We don't want that, all right? So we make sure we tape it to the sock jig as well. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we do our rub test, right? So the rub test is just to make sure that we wrapped our aluminum foil tightly enough, all right? So let's do that. We're going to run our finger along the edge here. If we don't hear anything, we know we're good to go. All right, we don't hear anything. It doesn't sound like aluminum foil, so we know we wrapped it tightly. Now we can go to the next one. All right, let me see if you guys have questions before we get into that. Let me see. We got Sue in the building. What's going on with you, Sue? Let me see. Where we at? Sue from the UK up in here. She said I'm melting here in the UK. We all melting. You know, we all melting out this thing. Let's go, Sue. We got to get Sue an air conditioner. A bigger one. Let me see. Ann, baby, thank you so much for the follow. What is that? Roya Patton, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Let me see. Where we at? Fire said I need these socks. Shine said I need these socks. So what I'm trying to do now is everybody who interact with me throughout the live, everybody who have like the best comments, I'm going to give you guys I usually choose up to 5 people. I think we did 6 yesterday. So 5 or 6 people to give you guys this design. All right. So it'll be a digital copy of this design, and I'll send it out to you guys once the live is over. All right. So make sure y'all put all them comments in there and rack it up so that you can win this design today. All right. Let me see. I think we good to go. Let me go down. Hold on. Mommy to the rescue said, thanks for all the good tips. No problem. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Sunflower, thank you for the follow. Buffy's World, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Mala said, heck, my hubby put a mini split in the garage. Let's go. We don't need to be hot. We don't need Miles to be collapsing in the garage now. That's enough. You know? Mommy said, what size sock is that? So this is a crew sock. This is a delt. I think the sizes come in I want to say a 7 to 12 is what the sock can fit, or size foot a sock can fit. So I think this is a 7 to 12, and I think that's standard for most adult socks. Is the 7 to 12 size range. All right. Josie, thank you so much for sharing the live. AKM Creations, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate y'all. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this next one here. What is that? Moni, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna wrap up this bad boy again. All right, so again, place it face down here, fold it in half. All right, cuff it behind, and then we're gonna pull it slightly so that we can create that snug fit there. Tape it in place. All right. Now, if y'all missed the lives, I'm doing my best to get on YouTube and post any of the lives that we've done in the past. So I'm still working on that. So So again, if you're interested, go to YouTube. You can actually go to the link in my bio. Click on the IG little icon there, and YouTube should come up too. All right, so go there, subscribe, because we trying to get our numbers up. You guys said y'all wanted a YouTube from Mr. Sock, so here we are. You know. So next thing we're gonna do our rub test here. We good to go. We don't hear anything. Now we can get to our pressing. All right, let me see. Where we at? Little Lizzie said tap it up. Let's go. Amanda, come on, Amanda. I sent you a message like a month ago. Let's go, Amanda. What's going on with you? We ain't seen Amanda in a minute, bro. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Cole, what is that? Cole Peace said I just hopped in. Can I see the design? So you're not gonna be able to see the design until we're actually done now, just because it's already wrapped up. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is let me go to my Procreate, because this is where I designed it at, and we're gonna show y'all the design that y'all can win. All right. So here's the design. We did all of it in Procreate here. All right. So again, if you want to learn about making designs in Procreate, learning patterns, learning how to slice your all over shirts, how to do offsets in your or for your stickers, then make sure you get into that class. Link is in the bio. All right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to press these socks up at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. All right. You want to make sure that you press it up at heavy pressure, right? Because if you press it up at heavy pressure, then you know you'll get those crispy seams that we're always looking for. But if you don't press it up at if you press it up at light or medium pressure, you still may get the white lines or a faint color there, and that's not what you want. You want the colors to be deep, like they are on the top and the bottom. All right, so let's get into it. So we're gonna place them face down here. All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do, let me move y'all over, is we're going to press it up, right? So we have our Teflon sheet just as a barrier to be, to have it between the sock and the heat press, right? So we're gonna press this up again at 400 degrees for 60 seconds at heavy pressure. All right, let me see. Where we at? Tip said, bake your socks only on your heat press. Come on. Let's slide that disclaimer in that thing. You know? Mickey said aluminum foil is a conductor. Makes sense. Come on, Mickey. You know. That's what I'm talking about. I love when y'all speak my language. I love when y'all speak my language. Let me see. Hold on, where we at? Life with the Artist said I can't wait to go home and press some socks. Come on. You know? If y'all want something if y'all want a design yesterday, the 90s design, make sure y'all email me so that I can send y'all a link for the actual design. I sent out 2 already, but I had 6, so I need 4 more people. Whichever 4 people won yesterday, make sure y'all contact me so I can get y'all that design. I know Malice was one of them, so I gotta give Malice that design. All right. So we got that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to smack it up, flip it, rub it down. That's just a long way to say flip that thing, right? So we're just going to flip it here, and then we're going to press it up again for another 60 seconds. Super simple, super easy. All right. What is that? Chap you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Frankie, XOXO, thank you for the share. I appreciate you. Sunflower said, I love the Cars movie. Sue said, oh, such a cute design. Thank you, Sue. Miss B to you. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Where we at? What is that? Barbara? I don't even want to go on from there, but thank you so much for the follow. Zuli, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tapping it up. We have 6.6K likes right now. Let's go. You know, J. Marie said that needs to be a shirt and sock design. You know how we do, J. Marie. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, you know how we do. Jamie Reese said, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Let's go. Let's go. That's just short for flip that bad boy. You know? So we got that. Now, these things is so hot. If y'all can see the steam, y'all can see the steam, right? Do not burn yourself. Let these bad boys sit for about 2 minutes. Let it come down to room temperature. If you gotta throw that bad boy in front of the air conditioner, in front of the fan, some fan bands, put it in the freezer. You can put it in the refrigerator. Whatever your method is, make sure you just let it cool, let it come down, let it cure on the sock, and then you can peel that bad boy. Let me see. Lil Lizzie said we need Mater now. Mater is actually on there. So he was like a little small in the tuck. But he is in there. Let me see. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody. Baylor said, why don't you just fold the flap over? What do you mean? Let me know. Where we at? I don't want to miss nobody comment. Lisa, thank you so much for the follow. Where we at? Sean says, see, you got me working during my mental break. Let's go. That's all I'm saying. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Jerry said, interestingly, unnormally cold here in Ghana. Oh, come on, Ghana. That's what come on. You know, thank you so much for coming and alive, coming to visit me from Ghana. Let's go. You know, I didn't even know it get cold in Ghana, but that is like a fun fact that I'm so glad that I know right now. That's all I'm saying. Cole P said, let me see. I read that already. Sorry. I'm like trying to go all the way up to get you guys, y'all questions and comments in there. Let me see. We got Elmo in the building. What's going on, Elmo? Angelique said, I sit in front of the AC. Let's go. You know? 68 said, freezer game. Let's go. When I tell y'all, I never even thought to even put it in the freezer. Like, Miles just kind of came out of nowhere with that. So I didn't even think about that thing. You know? Let me see. Sunflower said, how have you been doing this? How have I been doing what? I'm just trying to live. But let me know. Let me know. Let me see where we at. Dirty Smooth said, what machine you use to print? So as far as the heat press, this is a machine called Fancier Studio. The Fan Bam got me it for Father's Day. You can get it from Amazon. As far as the printer, I use a Epson EcoTank 2760. It's pretty standard for all around the sublimation community. So any Epson EcoTank, you will be good to go. All right, but you cannot print with like a normal printer or use normal inks. You have to use sub ink, and you have to have Epson EcoTank or the Sawgrass or something like that to print out your designs. All right. Where we at? Let me see. Be Unique said, where do I sign up for the training? So if you want to get into the Procreate class, the next one is August the 22nd. So that's Monday in about 2 weeks, right? So if you want to get into that class, it is donation based. There's no set price. It's just whatever you can afford for the class. That's what you'll pay. All right. So we're not trying to break your pockets. We're just trying to teach you how to use Procreate so that you can incorporate it into your business. Right. So it's a 5-week class. We teach you all the tools. We give you homework. Support anytime you need it. If you want to go into a Zoom because you don't understand something, then you definitely have me 24/7 if you need it. All right. So if you want to get into that class, you want to learn, maybe you wanted to learn Photoshop, but Photoshop is too complicated. Procreate is the next best thing. All right. Sean said internationally known. Let's go. I'm just like in awe that somebody even know my name anywhere else other than my hometown. So that's absolutely insane. Like the fact that somebody know me in Arizona in California, in Georgia, in Sumter, South Carolina, just anywhere. I'm just super shocked about, and I appreciate you guys so much. All right. Nat is another one that's in my Procreate class from yesterday, and we had an absolute ball. So again, if you want to get into that Procreate class, make sure you sign up so that you can get your seat, because it may be sold out. I don't know. I have no control, you know? Let me see. I think we good to go. We about to get into that pill. Oh, Lord. Who ready for the pill? Can I get a drum roll in this thing? You know? Let's get into that bad boy. Now, I can't tell y'all that I'm going to stay still on this one. You know? I ain't going to tell y'all. I ain't going to be able to tell y'all that. So, let's see. Hold on. Jay Marie said to walk out in 5, 4. Let's go. We got Elmo from LA. Let's go. I had to stay in LA when I went on vacation with my family like a week ago. I had to stay in the airport in LA because the whole flight was delayed. So I had to stay from I think I got there like 12 a.m. Pacific time, and then I left at probably like 5:30 a.m. And when I say I was rocked on that plane, I was rocked. You know? Shine said Procreate is my new love. Let's go, Procreate. You know? Let me see. Look, Moni said you had me before homework, but the homework is fun. Like, it's not like no crazy. It's just whatever I teach you guys, I give you a demo or show you a demo, and then you like, you know, kind of do it on your own so that you can get comfortable with the tools. That's all it is. It's not like no 15-page paper or nothing. It ain't none of that. You know? But that's hilarious. All right, so let's get into it. So we got the bake through look on both sides. You know, this thing is about to be absolutely insane. So let me just move the stuff out of my way, because I know, you know how the people, you know how the girls be on Mari, and they be getting ghosts when they be like, you are not the father. You know, if you know, you know. Let's get into this thing. Hold on. Let's get into it. Oh, look at the tongue. Oh my. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Did you see that? Did you see the tongue on the side, bro? Did you see the tongue on the side? Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Check it out. Look at the tongue. Ah. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh Lord. That thing's so crispy. Look at the seams though. Ain't nobody messing with the seams. Oh my God. What in the world did we just create out that thing? Ah. You know, this is gonna make my face every day. You know? That's gonna be my face every single day from now on, bro. Oh my God. That is absolutely insane. Check out them colors though. Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know? I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Let me see. Let me see. Where we at? Where we at? All Things Crafty said, I need to learn Procreate. Let's go. I'm here for you. Carolina said, you taking forever to show the socks. I know, y'all. I know I be doing too much, but don't worry about that. I be doing too much. Let me see. Nat said, sign up for that class. Let's go. Shine said, yep. What did he say? Yep, got to have them. Let's go. Let me see. J. Marie says, seems looking crispy. Let me take it off, Prima. Let them know. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It ain't no stretch on it, though. It ain't no stretch on that thing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Let me put it on the tumbler. Let me put it on the tumbler for y'all. Hold on. We gotta act like this a leg. Oh Lord. Look at that thing. Oh Jesus. Let me do the tumbler spin. Oh my God. That is absolutely. Thank you so much for the hard 60-inch. That is insane. Lord. Oh, man. I ain't going to be able to do that thing. I ain't going to be able to do that thing. That is absolutely insane. Little Lizzie, did you see the mater? Did you see the mater? Where you go? Oh, my God. Come on, mater. Come through, mater. You know? Oh, my God. I ain't going to be able to do that thing. Tip said, my son said, oh, my God. I gotta make that young man my co-host. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Work travel party said, how much is the socks? So the socks, I don't actually make them to sell anymore. But if you want the socks, then you would have to like send me a message privately, because I don't have any on my website, because I don't really sell them. I just make them and then give them away, monthly. So if you're interested in the actual socks, then you would have to send me a message privately, and then we can work out the details. All right. Man, let me see. Mommy said, looks great. J. Marie said, colors popping. Let me see. Where we at? Hold on. Where we at? Sean said, love Mac. Let's go. I had to stretch Mac across that thing. I had to stretch him across the side. Let's get into the second one. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if we can get that same. Oh, look. It's the tongue for me, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. It's the tongue for me, you know? Oh, Jesus. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh, man. That thing is insane. It's the tongue for me. It's the tongue for me, bro. Look at them. Oh, my God. Now, did y'all see how we wrapped the sock, though? You don't see no seams or nothing. Look, that thing came together so crispy, like. It's so crispy, like. Look at that. You can't even see the seam. Oh, my God. That thing is... I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Man, that's all I'm saying. Come on, Primo, with that. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Sugar, thank you so much for the follow. Let me see. Life with the Artist said, the drop and walkout is the funniest. Let's go. Let me see. Sue said, sock on the tumbler incoming. Let's go. You knew it was about to happen, Sue. You knew it was about to happen. Let me see. I don't even know how to say that. Was it Misi? Misi Parks? It said, you doing it. I love it. Thank you so much, my love. Let me see. Let me see. Tip says seams. What seams? What seams? All right. We got to get up out of here, because I got to get ready to get my son, because that traffic was insane yesterday. It was insane. I almost was late for my class. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick some winners for the six designs, right? So if you want the design, make sure you put let me see. Ate that up. Let's go. Just put in the comments, ate it. And then we're gonna get you that. Let me see who could do the first 6, and then we're gonna give you the design. Hold on. Oh, little Lizzie, we got Bells, we got J Marie, we got Taz T up in here, we got Sean. Oh, I think that was 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Big B USA. Let's go. Everybody, all 6 of those people won the design. So make sure y'all send me a message at customondeck@gmail.com so that we can send the design to you. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming to my live, for giving me energy. Like I don't need to be no hyper, but it is what it is, So the people who won, let me go back and say it again. Where we at? Lil Lizzie won, Bells won, J Marie won, Taz T won, and Sean, and then Big B USA. So make sure y'all contact me, send me a message or email at customondeck@gmail.com so I can get you guys the design. So I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming to the live. We got to get up out of here because that traffic is absolutely insane. It's insane. All right. So I love y'all so much. Where Tiff at? Hold on. Where Tiff at? Let me see. Let me see. Sue said, give the Tiff for her son. Did Tiff win? Hold on. Let me see. Did Tiff win? I don't think Tiff won, but we're gonna get that young man the design so he can have some socks to rep in, you know? Courtesy of Mr. Socks. All right. So I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all coming to the live. Tomorrow we're gonna be back at it with another design. So make sure y'all come and bust it up with me, you know? Like I always say, never sit in your fears. Get your mat truck and plow through that thing. I love y'all. Peace.